Banished from Earth Classic Game Room broadcasts from the Intergalactic Space Arcade on its never-ending mission to review everything. Welcome to Classic Game Room 2017, where it's always a great time to shout EDF while carpet bombing enemies on your PC engine in Bomberman. Bomberman bombs whatever Bomberman can, and Bomberman can bomb a lot. After all, his name is Bomberman. This is the 1990 version for the PC engine, which is different than the popular Famicom one, where the game starts off with somebody's daughter being kidnapped by a winged thing, and your mission as Bomberman is to bomb everything except her, I think. There's been numerous Bomberman games over the years, and while I've played them occasionally, I've always found that Bomberman games are best enjoyed multiplayer. Or at least the newer ones. This is the first one that I really sat down and dug into as a single-player game, and I absolutely love it. It's kinda like Pac-Man meets Dig Dug, but at the same time, not at all. Bomberman has a very unique style. And while this game starts off slow, the first couple levels are a bit slow because Bomberman is really weak, and after each level, or in each level, he collects a power-up, which you just saw increased the strength of my bombs. As you continue playing the game, you can drop more bombs, you get timed bombs, and you further increase the destructive power and odds of killing yourself in Bomberman. Bomberman! Bomberman is one of these games that I really like, except I'm terrible at it, so this footage will suck, but the game is very good. Alright, I got through one without killing myself. Very, very good. Way to go, Mark! Yeah! If you don't like the Bomberman music, you suck. The more time I spent playing Bomberman, the more I got sucked into the complexity and strategy. This is a great arcade-style game. Bomberman has a myriad array of scoring opportunities and a wonderful risk versus reward system. There's no one right way to play Bomberman, and every time you play the game, it's completely different. There's so many different ways to score points and stay alive and blow yourself up in the process. Which is how I died 90% of the time, but it was fun every time. I'm just a Bomberman beginner. And while I'm not familiar with the NES or Famicom version of the game, I clearly need to be after enjoying this. I have a nasty habit of blowing myself up in this game. So I'm trying to stay as far away from my bombs as possible. When you start the game, you can only drop one bomb at a time, and it has its own time delay fuse, which you'll quickly get used to. It's about 2 seconds, or it feels like 2 seconds at least. I haven't actually timed it. So you drop a bomb and run away from it as quickly as possible so you don't get caught in the explosion. What you try to do in each level is kill all of the bad guys as fast as you can. And you want to locate the power-up and then locate the exit. Is it just me, or do the explosions look like bloody crosses from Evangelion? As you keep playing the game, your explosions get incredibly powerful to the point where they nearly cover half the board, and you can accidentally chain them together and easily blow yourself up. There's a variety of enemy types, and you'll quickly get used to their patterns. You can frequently just charge up behind them and pin them in a corner with a bomb. Other times they're faster and more aggressive and will avoid your bombs, which is very inconsiderate. Most of the power-ups that you collect stick with you through the game, but there's a few of them which are really good that you'll lose if you die, so hang on to them as long as possible. My favorite is the remote control for the bombs, where you decide when they blow up, which obviously makes destroying enemies far easier. There's another one where you can walk through the bushes or the obstacles, and that also comes in particularly handy. Bomberman! Is there a Mrs. Bomberman? The music in Bomberman is wonderful. The more time I spend with the PC Engine, the more I love the sounds that it makes. And the controls in Bomberman are also solid. 2 at once, that's some big points. Bomberman's living large. Visually, it's a nice, colorful game. There's 8 different worlds, and it's a pretty large game for an arcade game. Oh no, I blew up my thing! That's the one I wanted, too. You can continue a couple times in Bomberman. There's a password continue system and a save game system as well. You'll also encounter some boss battles and super duper secret ways to score big points like this. If you're lucky enough to discover the gate last, the game rewards you. And then quickly kills you. Such is life. I drop bombs. And get out of the way quickly. Such a wonderful game. Bomberman on the PC Engine. There's also a 2-player mode, and I have a classic game room shout out and thank you going to Frank from, I'm probably going to mispronounce this. Oh, come on! O-R-R-E in Norway. Have fun with that! You suck! Thank you, Frank from Norway. This game is terrific and I super duper highly recommend it. But wait. There's more. Because I can't end this review without showing you the delightful picture that I found on the inside of the packaging. What in the name of blast processing is going on there, and why wasn't I invited? They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. This one is more like 1,000,000. All of them good. I bomb because I can. I am Bombercan. So apparently when you open this thing up, it's an ad for a video which features another story of Bomberman that looks like a bad Christmas movie. Or at least just a bad movie. What seems almost cruel about this is that I don't have it. That's a shame. But to make matters worse, yes, they get worse. How could they possibly get worse? Look at this. It looks incredible. It's on VHS and not Laserdisc. Bomberman does not approve. Look, inside the manual, we have Sad Bomberman and Confused Bomberman. Sad and confused about why this is on VHS and not Laserdisc. The entire manual is actually quite fun. This whole package is wonderful. So thank you once again to Frank in Norway. It's Bomberman on the PC Engine. You can also find this for the TurboGrafx 16. And find it you should, because it's awesome. Come get me, you stupid... I don't know what that is. No! As always, Bomberman ends the game by blowing Bomberman up. That's how I roll. Welcome to the Lord Carnage Club, being shouted from a turbo volcano! Let's thank these Patreon backers, starting with Jeff Breyer, Derek Langley, Michael and Ariana Nelson, Michael Fernandez, Steven Chucknick, Al Stever, Rick DeBarros, Jason Goy, Sergio Matthias Hergert, Chip Sankbale, Busy Signal, Sean Zoltek, Philip Straubenmuller, Jack Stavris, Ohad Kane, Ian Shore, you sure are awesome. And Tiago Pereira dos Santos Silva. Tiago Pereira dos Santos Silva.